Hey, and if you're not a global, I'm sure you would love to be one, so that's why I'm making this video to let you know what kind of obstacles you will encounter on your way to the global elite. But before that, I just wanted to advertise another YouTuber's channel real quick. The guy uploads mostly CSGO Silver adventure videos, which are pretty fun to watch, I must admit, and he's pumping out a few videos each week, so there's always new and fresh content, and I want you guys to go to his channel and show him some love. The link will be down below in the description, but let's get right into the video. So, as you all know, I used to be a global a year or so ago, but in that period of time I was slumping pretty badly, so I quickly lost the rank and kept playing at the Legendary Eagle Master to Supreme Master First Class level, just hovering around these two ranks, never actually deranking to LE though. But a year ago, getting global was a lot easier. Every single rank is actually harder now, since the rank update, or however you want to call it. And if I'm not mistaken, currently only less than 0.5% of matchmaking players are global elites. But why exactly getting the highest rank in this game is so difficult? Well, it is the highest rank, so it's supposed to be difficult, but what I hate is when lower ranked people say that it gets a lot easier when you reach higher ranks like LEM or SMFC. Now, I remember very well how my games were in DMG and stuff. Basically, without any exaggeration, I met a smurf every other game, plus you combine that with the occasional troll and griefer. In DMG, I met cheaters rarely though, like twice a month or something. Sometimes more often, sometimes less often, but it wasn't really a bad problem. But now, I look at some of the current DMG players and they're like, wow, you go to Legendary Eagle Master, you don't face smurfs anymore, must be super fun to play, must be super competitive. Well, not really. And people who say these type of things are wrong, and if you're one of them, you're wrong too, I'm sorry. But I said I met smurfs every other game in DMG. Well, you wouldn't meet any smurfs in LEM, right? Now imagine cheaters instead of smurfs. Yes, that's how bad it is here. Maybe not every other game, but definitely every third game. And there hasn't been a big vac wave in a long time, and I'm seriously meeting cheaters more and more often, and let's not forget the trolls. Oh, they're not going anywhere too. People who only play deagles and act like they're gods, or some fuckers who AFK in the spawn all game long, or just people who admit to trolling and not giving a fuck about the game. Trust me on this one, if you are a lower ranked player, and you think it's a lot better in higher ranks because there are no smurfs, well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but imagine every time you meet a smurf in the higher ranks, you'd meet a hacker instead. Alright, so we got cheaters and trolls out of the way, but you also have to take into account that in the higher ranks there is also a possibility of meeting a semi-pro or a pro player. And even if you're playing against just a tier 7 team, barely semi-pro player, chances are you're gonna get wrecked. Because the skill difference between your average matchmaking supreme or global player and a semi-pro is huge. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much the same as meeting smurfs in the lower ranks. But this might have sounded like a rant, maybe it even was one, but I just wanted to give people an impression of what higher ranked people have to deal with when they're trying to get global, and God, I should really start playing Face It again.